opened this evening. You can enter on the Facebook page. All the details waiting for you. The winner will be announced on the 1st of July by Toby on the daytime show with Occy White Travel here on Pure West. Making a welcome return to Pure West Sport this evening is Ceri Coleman-Phillips. She is with us now for the final part of tonight's show. How are you, Ceri?
Very well, nice to see you all again.
Really good to speak to you, and we've got plenty to talk to you about this evening, but we're going to start with tennis because you are heavily involved at Haverfordwest Tennis Club, and it's the Pembrokeshire County Open, the 78th edition, 76th edition of the tournament. How's it going, Ceri?
Yeah, really, really good. It's into the second week now. The finals day is going to be on Saturday. Been great weather, great tennis. I just come from there now watching the men's doubles quarterfinals, and yeah, some great tennis. The entries are quite high this year because there's no Jeremy Cross, who is the great.
Everybody feels they got a chance, think
Everybody has entered this year because it's the most wide open it's been, so it's really good to see. I think Jeremy's somewhere in Guatemala playing at the moment, so it's great to see Mateo Evans back. He was the one person that beat Jeremy Cross back in the day, so he's going well in the singles at the moment. So yeah, it's going to be great come Saturday.
That's really good to see that numbers are up and participation is still looking really good at the club, Ceri.
Oh yeah, I mean membership is brilliant, and you know you've really got to watch Wimbledon. That boosts membership. There's been some great initiatives to get girls involved with the Amazon Prime. That's funded by Emma Raducanu just to get young girls into tennis, and the coaching program is going from strength to strength. He's got like 150 youngsters up there playing every week, and it's just great. There's everything from 2-year-olds to 90-year-olds playing up there. It's a club for
It's phenomenal, that goal, isn't it? And we've focused on the tennis club a bit on the show over the last year or so, and the growth, I think, and the range of age groups and playing is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible. I remember playing as a kid up the parade. I didn't actually feature for Haverfordwest Tennis Club, but we used to go up there and have a game in an evening or wherever. And I remember Sue Jones being involved then, Ceri, and I believe Sue is still involved now.
She was sitting next to me this evening, Gordon.
Well, that's right. She's such a lovely woman. She's been like Brian Hearn. They've been there a lifetime. They put so much into that club. And it's great to see the facilities have been upgraded as well, Ceri. Can you tell us a bit about that as well?
Yeah, we've got we had some new floodlights installed down on courts 1 and 2, so we've now got 4 courts that are available.
Brilliant.
Floodlights, and yeah, it's fantastic. All the funding and stuff that we've been getting, so it really is a jewel in the crown of Haverfordwest, and the bowls has been busy this week as well. So it's great to be up at the parade.
Okay, so you've been there this evening. Quarterfinals and semi-final stages. How much left to run? When do the finals get played, Ceri?
So all of the finals get played on Saturday. So the men's singles, ladies singles, the doubles, and the mixed doubles. So Tom Richards is looking good. So is Mateo Evans, Marco also, and then Sarah Newman is on course to defend the ladies' singles title as well. So it's looking good.
Although, aren't you pushing her for that, Ceri?
I've been forced to enter the singles this year. It's far too much running around. But I got my semi-final tomorrow in the singles, semi-final in the doubles Wednesday, and the semi-finals in the mix on Thursday. So yeah, busy week.
Oh, that is a busy week. Fancy your chances of a final out of those 3?
I'm hoping. I've got 3 shots, so one of them.
Yeah, well, good luck with that, and to everyone as well, heading through to finals day on Saturday. And actually, that's always really well supported, isn't it? And it's a really good club day.
It's a great day, and it's a really great time at the club, though, because the club is celebrating its 90th birthday. So there's a big birthday bash next month, I think 26th of July. So we're having all sorts of stuff going on there. So it's it's a big year for the club.
It's significant, that, isn't it, Gordon? We talk about like longevity of clubs in Pembrokeshire, and there's some brilliant stories, but 90 years of the tennis club, that's really impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is impressive. I don't remember the first one, I don't think. I wasn't around. I am old, but yeah. I remember my friend playing, and he's now with the WRU. You probably remember. You wouldn't remember that, Ceri. Gearite won.
I remember Gearite, John.
quite a few times. He was pretty impressive. I played doubles with him once. I didn't hit a ball once. He did all the work, and we won.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He said he carried you. I see
Yeah.
Geraint every now and then, and I always tell him that I see his name on the.
he doesn't even pick up a racket. He tells me these days. He makes a
No.
racket, but he don't play much.
I'm trying to
Incredible,
get
isn't
him
it?
back.
Well, look, good luck to everyone in ahead of the final, and we will definitely give those results a mention on the show next Monday. It's actually a busy summer of sport, Ceri, isn't it? And for yourself, you're heading out as a fan, first of all, to Switzerland. And we were talking last week on the show that the Welsh women's squad has a really good Pembrokeshire contingent at the heart of it. And it's great that Wales have kind of qualified for a tournament for the first time in their history, which means so much to that side, doesn't it?
That we couldn't not go. It seems so historic that they've made a major tournament, and it's another friend of the show, Joe's Price. It's 40th year, we're calling it, a year-long celebration. So there's a group of about 12 of us going out to go watch the women, to support them. And I think there's a big contingent from Pembrokeshire going out to support them. And we're going to see the first couple of matches and get behind the girls. It's a historic moment, so we've got to go.
And for someone like Joe as well, who has obviously been there and knows the players so well, but has been part of the journey really of the Welsh women's side over the years, it must mean even more to her, I think, to see the side in a major tournament. So that's a great experience for her too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all she wanted to do for her birthday. So of course we're going to go. We've got our bucket hats, we got our shirts, and we're going to have a great time. So
and obviously a captain from Pembrokeshire as well. What more do you want?
What more do you want? And Harrod is a fantastic player, and Jess Fishlock, what is she, 38, 39 now? I'm just so delighted that
incredible.
She's made it. And Sophie Ingle, she's named in the squad. We weren't sure whether she was going to make it back from her injury. But
is Hayley Ladd still involved?
She is, yeah.
Her dad went to school in Haverfordwest, Martin. I knew him.
Oh.
So there's another Haverfordwest connection there, Ceri.
They got on the plane yesterday, and we all gave them a good send-off from Cardiff Airport.
Brilliant. And what do you think? We were speaking last week. It's a really hard group, not just for Wales, for all the sides in that group. It's hard to see exactly how it's going to go. Wales open up against the Dutch, France and England in that group too. Is there a world where Wales could actually cause a bit of an upset in that group and almost be the spoilers, I think, because Wales will be hard to play against, I think, over those 3 games. They'll be so up for it as well, with it being their first major tournament they've qualified for. Do you think there is a world where they could cause a surprise, Ceri?
Why not? I think they've shown in the Nations League games they can go toe-to-toe. They had that 1-1 draw against Sweden, didn't they, in Wrexham recently? I mean, they can compete with the best. And, why not? It's a great occasion.
And you just wonder as well, as an England fan, I think that Wales-England game, I think England will be nervous going into that because they're in no form at the moment at all. And the squad's changed too. That's the one I think Wales will have a chance in, just the way England have approached this tournament.
Yeah, why not? I just hope that they show up. I just think back to when Wales qualified for the World Cup. It was a bit disappointing in Dubai, wasn't it? So hopefully they'll bring their best game and give a good account of themselves. Well,
you have a really good time, and hope Joe has a good birthday out there as well. For you though, the summer of sport, not just as a fan, continues work-wise too, doesn't it? So you're off to Australia to cover the rugby side.
Yes, so Wales women are having a 2-test tour of Australia, which happens to coincide with the Lions tour. So I'm heading out to Brisbane and Sydney, and I'll be in Sydney for the 3rd test. So it's a big tour for the women. They were very disappointed to 2 wooden spoons in the last 2 Six Nations, but I've been in camp with them recently. They've got a new head coach there in Sean Lynn, and he's really pushing them. So it's going to be great to see where they're at in pre-season against the Wallaroos. What
do you think he's needing to change? Obviously, like you said, the Six Nations, the last 2 campaigns haven't been great. And we've spoken, Gord, haven't we, on the show about that and how disappointed they would be. What's his first job, do you think, Harry, to lift them ahead of these games? And they'll be tough, won't they, down under?
Well, he showed he's not afraid of making big decisions. It's he called out their fitness, their skill level. He says this team is not fit enough to play the game that I want to play, the style that won him so many titles there at Gloucester Hartpury, 3 in a row. So he's got them trudging up the sand dunes at Merthyr Mawr. He's got them really drilling them. He's already said that Hannah Jones won't be the captain. So he's looking for somebody to step up. He hasn't named a captain. he says, show me that you've got the qualities to lead this side. So
I hope they got enough energy to play in the game. Just doing that.
It's like something from Rocky. I mean, they really are working the girls hard. So I can't wait to see the transformation in just a few short weeks when we head out to Australia.
How do you view that? So he's obviously, he is going back to basics, and I'd seen he does that, and he brings a really good record from Hartbury, doesn't he? Which is a great facility, and a lot of emphasis on that side of the game. Is it? And I don't want to use the word and make it sound like a derogatory, but is it a professionalism thing to an extent, Ceri? Do you think when he's having to go back to fitness as a basic requirement to play at that level?
I think it's just his style of rugby. He likes this running brand of rugby, and he's very much all about the family. Work hard for each other, be together, but he's no soft touch. He will make big decisions. He's brought in a lot of youngsters into camp, and there could be some senior players that will be very disappointed when it comes to announcing the Rugby World Cup squad for England this August. So I think he's certainly shaking things up there.
And you'll get a bird's eye view then, right in the camp. Are you going to be anchoring the coverage out there, Ceri?
Yeah, I'm going to be going out there just by myself, a one-man show. So. So I can't wait. It's going to be great. I've never been to Australia before, so
great.
Oh, that's amazing. And whilst you're there, you're obviously going to catch a Lions game. We were speaking about that, and we'll finish the show on that note, because Gordon says there's nothing to panic about. I think Fraser can't decide whether he's panicking or not, reading his article. What about you, Ceri? Should we be worried after that defeat in Dublin? No,
not at all. I agree with Gordon 100%. It's about trying out the combinations, see which pairs work in the midfield, which swim on.
I taught her everything I know. Don't worry.
I would never disagree with Gordon. I thought the Pumas played very, very well.
They did. Yeah,
they were on the floor, and then they ran a 90-metre try. They looked better in the second half. I thought Thomas Williams came on and made an impact. So, I'm not worried. Even in the provincial games, I'm not worried. Until they step out there for the first test, that's when I'll judge the Lions.
It is hard, though, because it is a group of players that have never played together, really. Obviously, you have a certain number from each country. For me, I just think you do need a bit of momentum. So you do need to hit the ground running quite quickly. My worry would be if we did lose some of those midweek games, to go into a test match, if you're going in a bit undercooked. That would be my worry. And that's why I would have liked to win in Dublin. That would have just settled me down, I think. Get a win in Dublin, get out there with a victory under your belt.
I thought being a Spurs fan, you'd be a bit more of an optimist.
I was just going to say that, Ceri.
I'm not worried. I think that they'll go out there now and they'll have learned the mistakes from Dublin.
Yeah.
We're a bit, they had players on the bench who'd been playing in finals. Finn Russell is yet to come back into the side. There's some big names still yet to come back in.
100%.
And they've got a few more weeks to work on things.
Yeah. Okay, I'm calm. Nothing to worry about here. All right, I'll take that. Thank you both. Ceri, have a great time out in Switzerland. Good luck as well with the tennis for the rest of the week, and we will keep a close eye on finals day at Haverfordwest Tennis Club on Saturday. That's brilliant. Good luck to everyone involved with that. Thank you for being with us on Pure West Sport tonight. Gordon and Tom, enjoyed your company as always. That hour has flown by. We'll be back again next Monday on Pure West Sport from 7 until 9. It's the Red Thread with Tim Cooper on the way next this Monday night on Pure West. Good night.
Keeping you up to date and entertained